Sabrina, I'm very much like your character. I love a good plan that gets executed, and I work hard to make sure it goes the way I'd like it to. But as we know with life, that doesn't always happen. And maybe even more so now, we realize that with the current climate of the country and quarantine and lots of missed expectations. So maybe talk to me a little bit about the pressures we face to know what the future will hold.
That's the thing, is you don't know, and the scariest thing is not knowing, and being comfortable with not knowing everything. I think just trusting in yourself, and having trust that at the end of the day, like you have your own back, you know your worth, you know your value, and you know that you can work hard, and like it might take more time than you expect it to, and it might not go as you plan it to, but there's going to be a lot of beautiful accidents that happen along the way, and I think that this film is like a perfect representation of that. And yeah, I'm very excited for people that resonate with a character like Quinn to meet Quinn, and people that resonate with characters like Jazz and Juilliard and Jake Taylor and all the TBDs, like to really see themselves in this film, hopefully, and bring a little light to the current climate.
Absolutely. And Liza, your character, I think she takes risks, right? She trusts in her ability, but she takes risks with her career. She takes risks with her best friend. What about you? Are you a risk taker in life? Is that something that you feel like is part of your personality?
Girl, yes, I'm constantly in a state of nerves. Like, if you are nervous about something, that means you are caring about something and you are ready to do something that is outside of your comfort zone. So that's where I really live, and I know I live is when I am uncomfortable or outside of my comfort zone and testing the waters as to what I can or cannot do. And I like to say I can do a lot, and I did not see this coming to be in a movie with Miss Sabrina Carpenter. But I think, yeah, that's what I would love for people to take away from my character Jazz, is that, you might have one idea of what you think life is going to turn out to be. And then, you fall in love, or you fall in love with the idea of something else, or you lean into the love of a friendship, and you do things for the people you do love and allow them to create their own community within, the community that you do have, and find new family. So I think that's about what we're doing right now too, is like reconnecting, finding ourselves. Right. And like, it was just an amazing time to, meet so many new friends on set and still connect with those people today, and be reaching out to each other during this quarantine and checking in on each other. So yeah, it's cool. We made a family on set and a family for life, hopefully.
Well, one of the things that I think is really important too for all of us is the idea of putting in the hard work, whether it's academics or whether it's extracurriculars, the idea that it doesn't just come overnight. And if you want something, dream big, but you need to lay the groundwork for that too. So Sabrina, maybe talk to me about kind of what that's looked like in your life to have achieved so much at such a young age.
What I also love about this movie is that, you can work really hard at something and you still might not get it at the end of the day. Like, I think that you should have no expectations for working hard other than the fact that it should make you feel good, and you should be doing something that makes you feel good, because that's the reward. The reward is like the journey. It's not necessarily the destination. It's everything you experience along the way. So I think not getting too lost in the past or the future is the way that I've tried to I have to constantly remind myself, but it's the way that I've tried to live my life. And yeah, it has not happened overnight. And for anybody that thinks it has, I will get on a separate Zoom call with them to have a separate conversation.
The hardest workers I know, and I have to say that, like, her hard work and energy it rubs off. And it pays off too, but it rubs off on me to want to work harder myself.
I don't even want to hear it. You're one of the hardest workers I've ever met in my life. Don't even. You know
what? Go watch the credits of this movie. I say this every interview because it's true. She's executive producer, singer-songwriter, and lead actress. Like, that it makes me so proud as a friend, but also a fan for many years. But yeah.
This is why I cast Liza. Sorry, what?
I'm just trying to get a sequel, girl. Help me out.